Hey guys, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Let me get situated in the seat. I'm gonna wait for a few people to hop on and get me some water. Hope everybody's doing good. We're gonna make a little craft tonight. Oh, there's some people hopping on. Say hey once you get here. Hey everybody. It's not showing me comments. Oh, there's some. Oh, hey Mary Beth. Y'all say hey once you get on. I'm not seeing comment. Oh, there's Deidre. Hey Kathy. How are you doing? Hey Joanne from Louisiana. Hey Colin. And Paige. Hey Crystal. Hey Rochelle. Hey Deidre. Hey Tracy, and there's Sylvia. Hey Kathy. All my friends are here. Hope y'all had a good Monday today. I did. It wasn't too bad. I got off a little early, so it wasn't bad. Hey Paige. Good deal. Lots of people on and watching tonight. We're going to make something really cute. We're going to take a little thrift and a little Dollar Tree item, and we are going to turn it into something tonight. Hey Becky. Hey Martha. Thank you for my happy mail, Martha. That was so sweet of you. I can't wait to use it. Hey Shannon. Hey Sherry. Does everything look okay? It looks like I got my light really bright, but does it look okay? Hey Wendy. Hey Carol. So does the light look fine? Y'all tell me if it looks okay. Thank you, Joanne. Peggy. Hey, Linda. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here too, Linda. Awesome. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me about the light, if the light looks okay, because I can turn it down. It just looks really bright. I don't know what I did different. Thank you, Peggy, for sprinkling. Thank you, Mary, for sharing. Oh, I should have said that, for sprinkling. I'm reading the screen. It's a little delay, so if y'all are telling me, hey, Donnie from Texas. Looks fine? Okay. Hey, Linda. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do is, I got this at Goodwill yesterday, I think it was. My light's reflecting in it, see? And y'all, this beautiful wood frame, when I saw it, yeah, my puppy's barking, my dog's barking. Oh, thank you, Martha. Thanks, Peggy. Okay, so I got this at Goodwill yesterday, and I could not pass up this shape of this frame. And plus, it was only 99 cents. 99 cents for this wood. This is real wood frame, guys. So it's bright, but I think it looks fine. Okay, good. Okay, good. Because I don't know, I guess I got it up set higher. I don't know what happened. Anyway, it's always something, always. So anyway, I got this for 99 cents. I could not pass this up. So I immediately wanted to do something with it, so I cleaned it up. And I'm going to actually, I've already undone the back, and I'm going to take the glass out because I'm not going to use the glass. Hey, Karen from Buffalo. Hey, Michelle. I know, Michelle, I love this shape. I could not, your allergies have been driving you crazy. Yes, I was like that Saturday because that dust stuff going over, and I go outside and start sneezing. Yes, Pamela, I do too. I couldn't pass this up, but when I turned it over and it was 99 cents, I was like, yay! So anyway, so I was tickled to death. So I'm going to take the insides out too, and I'm just going to kind of set it to the side for right now because we'll use that in a minute. So I am going to, y'all remember these from the Dollar Tree? Y'all actually may have some of these. We are going to use the flower part. I don't think I'm going to use the welcome part, but we'll see. So we're going to use this. Hey, Terry, let me find some pliers or something to get this off of here. Hold on, I didn't even get those out, but I got everything else out. Okay, so I'm just going to take this off of comes in a little chain, and I'm just going to get my little, these are actually wire cutters, but I'm using it to pry this apart to get it off of here. How big is the frame? I don't know, Peggy. Let's see. Let me just put a ruler on it and see. The whole frame is like 11.5 by like 9, a little over 9 for the whole thing. So, hey Kenzie, how are you? Okay, so I'm just going to take this off of this little chain, and we are going to make it prettier and do something with it. I have some of those DD flowers, but they are chimes. Oh, okay, yeah, I saw those too. I've actually had this flower for a while. I've seen a bunch of other crafters use it, and I would just kind of lay it to the side, and I think, well, I don't know what I want to do with it, but I saw this frame, and I was like, what can I do with this frame? And I'm like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. So we're actually going to turn this into a sunflower. I'm going to paint it yellow, so I'm excited. And then we're going to pretty it up. We're going to put it in this frame, okay? We need to craft together one day. Yes, Kenzie, you need to come over here and craft or something. All right, so what I'm going to paint my frame first. So I've got my trusty old Waverly white chalk paint. I hope they're putting these back out in Walmart for y'all guys. I've looked at my Walmart, and they haven't gotten it all back in yet, but I know some people are getting theirs back in. So we're just going to give this a coat. I did wipe this off with some rubbing alcohol just because it came from the thrift store, and you know, it's maybe in storage and who knows where. So I always kind of clean everything up when I get it home from the Goodwill. But we're going to, look how pretty it looks already. I mean, just giving that a little coat of paint makes all the difference in the world. So I'm just going to use my trusty old Waverly. That's my fave. Although I can't find the elephant color in the Waverly right now because Walmart's, you know, depleted with everything. And so I was at Michael's Friday, maybe. I don't know what day it was. And I got some of the, it's the Art Minds brand. I guess that's their Hey Bill, their brand, I think. Michael's brand craft paint, chalk paint. And so I picked up some like a gray color that's like the Waverly Elephant. So I picked that up, and I'm going to have to try it because I don't know. Has anybody ever tried that brand before? Has only the your Walmart has only elephant. My Walmart has zero, nothing. It's hard to find right now because of the everybody bought it all out when they were quarantined trying to craft, I guess. So I'm just going to give this a coat of white paint. Probably going to take 2, but it dries quickly, so it shouldn't take that long. Thank you for the information this weekend. Yes, Billy. So I did this craft right here with the boxes, and Miss Billy doesn't live that far from me, and so she went to the actual Dollar Tree that I went to get mine, and got her some boxes this weekend. I'm gonna have to meet you over there next time, Billy. Hey Rhonda, how are you? All right, so I'm just kind of painting a little bit. Of course, I'm going to get it on my fingers, which that's okay. That's okay. Can't craft if you don't get messy. Got a whole bunch of little boxes of bottles of Waverly, which is perfect because I want to make sure it's the color. That's what I did, Kaylee. Some of the colors I wasn't sure about, so I get the little bottles, and now I'm just getting what I can find when I go to different Walmart and places like that. When I went to Little Rock with Colin, I think I got some there. A little bottle of some color. So I'm just picking it up here and there as I see it because they are not stocking it. And then I want to say I saw somewhere where they were going to quit making it. And gosh, y'all know my heart sunk when I heard that. Okay, so I'm going to, you're fine, Peggy. All right, so I got a coat on it. And I'm going to just set it over here and let it do its thing. Just like that. I got it all over my fingers. You're good. Hey, Wanda. Let me get me a baby wipe. If you don't use baby wipes, they're awesome. They take the chalk paint right off. I love them. So I'm going to set my paintbrush over here and hope it doesn't dry out. Okay. So now we got to get to painting this guy. Okay. So this is my newfound love is the maize color. Yellow to me and any craft paint does not cover well. If y'all use craft paint, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, Brandy. I would die too, Kaylee, if Waverly stopped making paint. I don't know, I'm going to be very distraught. We'll have to have a moment of silence or a week or two or something, because I love their paint. They better not. But this maize covers really well. And if y'all use any kind of craft paint, you know that yellow is real translucent. I don't know if it's the dye, the pigment, or what, but it's hard to find a yellow that really covers well unless you get some, expensive acrylic paints that painters use, like artists use. So I'm going to open this little bottle. I thought I had one open, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, I'm going to open this one. And, well, I could shake it first, wouldn't I? Hey, Cherise, you've been crafting all day? Oh, you make me sick. Yeah, maize is pretty, Sylvia. I like it too. See, it's a real pretty, I don't know, it's kind of bright, little sunny yellow color, sunflower color. So we're going to turn this little flower into a sunflower. Got my favorite Five Below paintbrushes. So here's what it looks like to start with. We're going to make it into a sunflower. So y'all had good, hey Andrea, y'all had good Mondays, I hope. I hope it covers this pink. This is just the color of the flower that I had. And you can still find these in the Dollar Tree or the wind chimes and take the flower off. I think I saw some red, white, and blue ones, I believe. Y'all may have seen me post today about an event that I'm doing, that I'm going to be in with a bunch of other crafters. We're going to have a Christmas in July, and it's going to start next Monday night, and there's going to be a whole bunch of different crafters. We're in the works of getting it all set up, so you're going to go from page to page to see everybody's crafts, and I'll be participating in that with a bunch of other wonderful crafting ladies. Some of those you may already follow, and some you may not. So you may find some more people that you can watch. So I'll be posting details about that. So that's exciting. See, I'm already turning it into a sunflower. They're putting fall flowers out in your DT today. Yeah, I've seen a little bit. I haven't seen much. So I don't know if sometimes I know Dollar Tree, but some stores are behind on all their shipments because their trucks haven't ran and they were closed, and fixing to comment on you and you had to bring up Five Below. Nancy, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm going to have to get you some brushes and send them to you. I love Five Below. So if you have a Five Below that's near you, go check them out. I love these paint brushes. They come different. Here's a different one. Here's another one. They come in a set, and they have this little unicorn looking handle. Here's another set. See, I told you, I got bunches of sets of them because I love them so much. And that's my go-to. If I pick up a paintbrush out of my bucket, that's pretty much the ones I'm going to go to. I just like them. They paint really well. Okay, so Elizabeth, the event page. So she's, Emily from Burlap Kitchen is setting up the actual event. And she's trying to work it out, and it's, sometimes Facebook just is weird, and it's hard to navigate stuff like that behind the scenes. So I don't think she's going to put it on the page anymore. I think she'd actually deleted the page. Hey, Kathy. Five Below doesn't, your Five Below don't have the brushes? What? Well, that stinks. Maybe they'll get some. Back there in the little crafty section where all the canvases are and stuff, they don't have them. Hey, Erica. Hope I can catch everyone live, but I have a few commitments in the evenings. Oh, Kathy, well, you can just hop on and you can watch the replays. That'll be great. It's going to be every night. I'm not sure exactly. She hasn't given us a schedule yet, so I don't know what night is my night. But there's going to be a bunch of fabulous ladies on, and everybody's doing Christmas crafts, so that'll be exciting. I can't wait to do some Christmas. I got all my Christmas stuff out yesterday, my crafting Christmas stuff, and I got all of it out and sat on the floor and went through a bunch of stuff to see what all I'm going to do for y'all during July. But I'm going to do a little mix because I kind of asked everybody to kind of vote about it, what everybody, liked. And so I'm going to do a mix. Oh, Nancy, thank you. Yes, that farmhouse tier tray set is so awesome. I love it. I loved painting it. It's just too cute, and it's a lot of little pieces, so be prepared. Those little letters, just get you some gel super glue at the Dollar Tree, and you'll have fun with it. All right, so I got I'll get my paper towel. So I've got my sunflower drying. I'm gonna have to put another coat on it, and then we're gonna put another coat on this while it's drying. Hey, Deidre. Got 2 Deidres on here. Joanne. Yes, I love that color too. It's so pretty. And it covers well. Yellow is just tough to get to cover. Unless you get, like I said, real expensive artist acrylics with the real pigment in it. But that's a different kind of paint from what we need. I have some, but I don't want to use that. Do the advent boxes. Well, I only have 30 minutes to craft, so I don't think I could get that done in 30 minutes. So it'll be, I haven't fully decided what I'm doing. So I don't know yet. But I'll tell y'all, I love snowmen. They're my fave. At Christmas time, I like to make snowmen. I have a bunch of snowmen, and I can make them all different ways. So, where'd I get the arch? Wanda, I got it at Goodwill yesterday. It's not far from my house. Actually, it's right next to the Dollar Tree. And I went in there and I saw this frame for 99 cents. So I was tickled to death when I knew I wanted it, but then I turned it around, it was 99 cents. And hey, Stacy from Delaware. It was 99 cents, and that made it even that much better. And I was like, yep, you're going home with me. And it's real wood. It's not like it's a fake, fake wood or anything, but it's a real wood frame. So it's probably kind of old, but it's really pretty. And that white just kind of made it that much better. So I was like, yep, you're going home with me. I'm going to turn you into something beautiful. And I'm putting fingerprints all over my paint. I might have to touch it up one more time. I need some water. Did she delete the second page? Also, we had one request to join. To be honest, I'm not really sure at this point. They're messaging back and forth. Y'all probably be hearing it on here in a minute. So she's trying to figure it out, and she's got a lot going on, and it's just, it can be difficult sometimes when you're trying to go live and you're trying to go live in a group and trying to get it all fixed, and sometimes it just, I don't know. So, but she'll get it worked out before next week. I don't know if she deleted the second one, but I know I think she deleted the event. I'm not sure, but it'll get all straightened out before next week. Wilkinson, did you get your package today? Oh, did you send her some stuff, Crystal? That was sweet of you. I saw where y'all were talking one time about it. Hey, Kimberly. Okay, so I got that. Now I'm ready to paint a second coat on this. See, it covered pretty well, but you know, that's hot pink behind there, so that's kind of hard to cover when you're, it's fine, Kimberly. Did you join a group now? Burlap Kitchen homepage, they will preview. Okay, Nancy. Nancy is answering that question. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, if you don't follow the Burlap Kitchen, her name's Emily, and she does crafts like me. And we are in the same little group together. So she's a sweet girl, and she's trying to get all this set up, bless her heart. And she was just having some technical problems, and she was about ready to pull her hair out. Thank you, Sandy. I was just approved for the group. Okay. See, y'all know more than me, and I was trying to get ready for the live, and they were all talking back and forth on Messenger, and so y'all might hear it ding ding in a minute, and that's them talking. So I had to figure out once I get off what's going on. Y'all are sweet, helping each other. Good deal. Like I said, y'all know more than I do. Deleted because I just got approved. Okay, good. It'll get worked out, so y'all be able to watch. But it's going to be a bunch of us. I think it's Ooh, it's a bunch of people. It's like 10 people. Some people that are new to me, so that's awesome. I get to see a bunch of new crafters and stuff like that. So I'm just painting up this guy. Another night of y'all watching me paint. It's hard to get in all these little crannies, but doesn't it look like a sunflower? Isn't it pretty? And then we're going to paint the center brown. So maybe y'all have some of these little flowers, and you could just use a regular picture frame, or any frame that you have, or find one at Goodwill, or even just one of the little signs at Dollar Tree. You could use one of those and do the same thing what I'm gonna do. Hey Kathy, we got a bunch of Kathys and 2 Deidres on here. All right, that looks pretty good. See how pretty it is? I know that's bright, but look how yellow. It's so pretty in yellow. I love it. That's the one they're going through now. Christmas in July group. Yes, it starts on the 6th. No, 6th. Yes, 6th. So next Monday it'll start, Monday night, and then I think it's different people every night. It starts at 6:30, I believe, Eastern time. Think. There are a few that don't follow, so learn some more. That's right. Donnie said there'll be more people, you know, that y'all can follow if you don't already know these people. Like I said, some of them I don't know either, so that, you know, be good for me to learn some more people. And I like to watch people craft too, because it's amazing what ideas that people come up with besides my own. It's just amazing. Everybody's kind of looks at things differently. And, you know, we all are, you know, kind of all friends. And, you know, we believe in community over competition, because it's not a competition. Everybody has their own taste and different style and that kind of thing. Hey, Patty from Wisconsin. I don't know, Kaylee. It just depends. It depends on... I probably won't, because I don't want to coincide with them. So I'm just going to have to feel that out and see. Hey, Dana. Okay, so now that's dry, and see a couple of spots on here I just want to hit with the white again. So y'all are all just talking, and some places I went over too many times. If you go over too many times, it's going to lift off your paint, and I did that because it started drying, because I got my fan blowing and my paint was drying, and I lifted off some paint. So you have to be careful. But it's okay. I don't want it to look perfect and store-bought. I want it to kind of look a little rustic. Not rusted. Rustic. I can't talk. Well, Kathy, what happens is like you'll watch one crafter, like if whoever's first, you'll find the lineup. We'll give you the lineup ahead of time, and like you'll follow the first crafter, and then when that crafter gets done, they'll say, okay, then hop on over to so and so's page, you know, that kind of thing. So you'll be able to follow along. So it shouldn't be a problem. They'll figure out a way to make all that work. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the backing part, and of course y'all know what I think looks best with sunflowers is Buffalo Jack. So y'all know that's what I think looks so good. How good is this gonna look? Yeah, looks so happy. Love Buffalo Check. Okay, got your little table sweeper in. I love mine, Patty. Look, look, it's got all kinds of junk in it too. So yeah, I use it all the time. Okay, so got my Buffalo Check paper, and I went ahead and cut it out. It's just a sheet. Let me grab it over here. It's under the glass. It's just a sheet from Hobby Lobby for 25 cents. Can't beat it. I just traced it with pencil on the back, and then I cut it out. And so here is the piece I cut out, because I went ahead and did that ahead of time. So the frame has got this, of course, the back part, and then it has the cardboard, and then it had this funny black thing in it. So I think I'm going to just Mod Podge it to the black piece so it'll go in my frame. So that's what I'm about to do now. My fan won't blow on my Mod Podge and dry my Mod Podge. So let me see if I can't move some of this stuff over out of the way. So I know somebody said they had this flower. Do y'all have this flower in your stash? Yes, I think so too, Elizabeth. The buffalo check definitely looks good with the yellow. I don't know what this material rubber looking stuff is, but we're going to Mod Podge to it. It was already in the frame when I got it, so I have no idea. So certainly y'all got some old frames laying around. You've got something, you know, y'all can do this with. Or like I said, you could use one of those little cardboard-like little signs from the Dollar Tree. And that would work too. So you could do this any way you wanted. You could use a frame from the Dollar Tree. You could put it on a canvas. You could do the reverse canvas like I did one night. You could probably do that. And it would look just fine. So I'm just putting some Mod Podge out there. Y'all know what Mod Podge. Hey Sandy, you're fine. I got a piece of something in my Mod Podge. So I'm just putting a coat on here and trying to beat it before it dries, because y'all know it dries quick. If you put it on kind of thin, it dries really, really fast. So I'm trying to hurry, speed paint. Do y'all paint y'all's Mod Podge on like this, or do y'all have another method of doing it? This is the way I've always done it, but that doesn't mean it's the right way. Alright, so now I've got my paper. I'm looking at it to make sure it's straight. You know, you got lines on this buffalo check, so I don't want it to be off. Then I'm just going to kind of smooth it down good. You have it? You have the flour? Alright, so I'm just going to smooth it out pretty good, let it dry. So now we have that. See how good this is going to look? Look here. Look what I did. I touched it and I pulled some paint off because it wasn't dry. Crafting fail. But we can fix it just like that. Stick my finger in there and get a little white paint and put it right over the top. Don't touch it anymore. Thank you for sprinkling, guys. Thank you for sprinkling. Hey, Ladybug. Are you talking to Sandy? Y'all all friends? Alright, so here's my thing. I'm trying not to touch it in that spot again. So I'm just going to put this in here without laying it down. Put the back in here so y'all can see how pretty it looks. And then I'm going to close the back. Still got the price tag on it, 99 cents. Oh, you're fine, Marianne. You can always watch the replay. It's just a thrifted frame, but look how pretty this is. I'm so glad I spent 99 cents to buy this frame. I love it. So y'all can see up close. It's even got joints in it. You can see where they jointed the wood together. And I bet I touched that again. Nope. I'm good. It's not going all the way up in there. There it goes. But that looks, I mean, that looks pretty by itself. I love it. I think it looks so good, so good, so good. So yeah, so always look at the frames at thrift store now. Don't pass up some good frames, because some people just get rid of stuff, or you know, somebody's grandmother dies or something and they just donate everything and they don't want to fool with it. And it's some pretty stuff sometimes that you can make a whole lot different and make your own and give it a whole new life and recycle something. Okay, so I think I am gonna paint one more coat, guys. As bad as I hate to, I got to. And I said how good this covered, and I got to paint another color coat on it. That pink's just kind of a little harder to cover up. All right. So I'm just going to give it a, ooh, I need to dry my brush first. There we go. Just going to paint another look, just brush some on randomly. I still see some pink. Sandy is my Daedra. Oh, that's your best friend? Aw. So y'all got to watch the same crafters. There's a lot of talented people on Facebook, I'll tell you. A lot of talented crafters that do all kinds of stuff, and it's amazing. But I love to watch people do stuff, because it's amazing where, you know, how people can look at the same thing and then make something totally different from each other. It's just amazing. and turn it into something else is so neat. You love buying, always buying frames. I do. I look at them. I don't always buy frames that I see, but when I saw this one, I had to get it. I wish they would have had more than one, because I probably would have bought several of them. Been pretty to have a whole grouping of the same shape. That would have been just gorgeous to see if I would have had more than one. I bought one big frame today thrifting. Yes, that's the place to buy frames. You know, even if you don't like the color, you can always paint it. I wasn't thrilled that it was that wood color, but you know, it works. Okay, so now we got to paint the brown in the center. So I just got, this is my trusty old traditional burnt umber from Deco Art. And I'm just going to paint the brown part of the middle. And it's not going to be as big as this sunflower. I'm trying to make it just a little bit bigger than what the indentation is actually. Made a gnome this weekend with a different type of clay and it cracked all over. They were out of... Yes, Kaylee, I told you that I made some out of the clay at Walmart that one time and they had cracks. So let me tell you what I did with my cracks. I got some of the caulk at Dollar Tree. And I put caulk in the holes and I filled the holes up and smoothed it all over. And then I just kept those for myself. They're actually the ones that are down there. That's a good many of them. So they had cracks too. And because I used a different clay and I was so upset. Because they were actually in order for someone. And I woke up the next day and they were all cracked everywhere. And I was so upset. Got a few unique frames at the Goodwill. I need to go back now. Things are open again. Yes, I love going to the Goodwill. I'm going to be honest. I don't necessarily look at clothes and stuff. I go straight to the home section. I look at the frames. I look at all of the whatnots and the, you know, all that stuff. Sometimes I look at the furniture. And I look at the kids' games. Because I buy the tumbling towers, the regular Jenga blocks. I buy those there usually. And I buy, if I see a Scrabble game, I'll get the Scrabble game because of the little pieces. They're hard to find though. It's good to see you too, Emma. All right, so I got my brown. So see, it's not as big as I would like it to be a sunflower, but you know, it's gonna do the job. So I'm gonna let that dry. And I guess I can go ahead and start making my bow while that's drying. I'm not really making a bow. I'm making a refab bow. So I've got all of this material that I've cut up and cut out, and because I know y'all don't want to sit here and watch me cut off 20 spools of ribbon and fabric. Pamela, I usually paint Mod Podge on it, and I have gotten some, it's called DuraClear by, I want to say Deco Art makes it, but it's called DuraClear Sealer. And, but Mod Podge will work good if you just seal them with that. Just don't put them outside. Okay, so I'm just taking I cut strips about, I don't even know, I don't even really measure. I just kind of eyeball it, I guess. I'm an eyeballer, that's why I tell y'all that. So, these pieces are like this one's like 7.5 inches long. So I kind of know after you make a few bows, you'll kind of know. No little drawers at the one I stopped at. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, maybe you'll find some. Y'all need to order a case and y'all split them or something. Or do make one for somebody for a gift or something. I would love to get that. If somebody gave me where am I pointing? This? I would love it. Yes, Dana, I'm going to be part of Christmas in July. That Emily at the Burlap Kitchen, she is putting it on, and I'm going to be part of that. It's going to be next week starting Monday night. Oh, okay. Hey, Kelly. Okay, so I'm just crisscrossing my bows. If y'all know Brooke from Refab, this is her bow that she does. And I've just got a pile of fabric and ribbon, and it's just, I just tear off pieces of my fabric. And so I'm just basically making a pile of them right here. No form or fashion. And this one's kind of long, so I'm probably going to I'll end up trimming it in the end. So I'm just kind of crisscrossing, putting some different textures of like the burlap that come from Dollar Tree. Some of this did come from Dollar Tree. Some of it's from Hobby Lobby. Like this is from Dollar Tree. I'll get it at Hobby Lobby when they mark it down or when they put it on sale. That's just some polka dot. I love some polka dot. So I just kind of got a bunch of the different colors that were in this. The black, the yellow, the white, a little green. This is like some green and white fabric. Polka dot. Michael's actually they had a big sale this week at Michael's, and they had all of their ribbon that was this size. They had it for 99 cents a spool. So I bought a couple of rolls of that. Yes, I would love to find some Scrabble games too, but it's hard. They're hard to find. If you see them, you better snatch one up at the Goodwill. As long as they're not too expensive. So I'm just this is the X pattern. I'm just laying everything down. Y'all have probably seen me do it before. You've probably seen other crafters do it before. Because I'm not a bow person, but I like the whimsical look of this. So that's why I do this. I love this ribbon. Like, y'all, this is one of my favorites. It's from Hobby Lobby. They had it at Christmas. And I absolutely love this ribbon. So I'm going to put that in there. Of course, it's got buffalo check on it. 20 millimeters and the halves are split beads. Yes, that's what I used on that lantern the other day. The half split, but I always use 20 millimeters is usually my go-to for when I make my bead garland and stuff. Is that what y'all talking about? I missed that. See, this is some green. That's from Dollar Tree too. Can't never have enough ribbon because you're going to use it for something, whether it's Christmas or any kind of crafting. So I'm making this one pretty thick. I kind of got happy when I started cutting all the ribbon and the fabric. So if y'all have a flower at home, are y'all going to try this? Try to make a sunflower. Sunflowers are really big this year. I know it's still summer, but I'm kind of feeling a little fall. I love the fall decorations. I think it's all so pretty. Yes, the ones I use on the lanterns. Yes, I use the 15 and the 20 and the 25. That's the 3 sizes I use. But, you know, you could just use one size. I was feeling frisky and just did a bunch of different sizes on that one. See, this is buffalo check fabric, and I just tore strips. See all these threads? I'll have to trim all that off. So I'm just making my little deal. Hope it's not going to be too big. Maybe I need to quit. Okay. Alright. Let me put one more. Go big or go home, right? Fall is your favorite time to craft. Yeah, it is mine too. I love fall and Christmas crafting. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because you cannot go wrong with anything you do with that. Sunflowers are my favorite. My boyfriend is putting a new shed and planting some sunflowers. Oh, that'll be really pretty. Okay. So the only thing I do different than Brooke does, Brooke ties hers in the middle with jute. I take a zip tie because I can get it really, really tight with a zip tie. So I'm going to take a zip tie. These are from the Dollar Tree. You get 60 in a pack for $1. Can't beat it. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm just going to take my little stack. I'm going to lay my zip tie down. Just like this. I'll do it like that where y'all can see. Just like that. And then I'm going to just lay my little stack over there. Then I'm going to take my zip tie and zip it up. I love sunflowers too. They're just so happy and big and pretty. And there's a place in Memphis where they plant a whole field of them, and people go out there and take pictures and stuff, and they are so gorgeous. Okay. So I'm just kind of pulling this tight. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna slide that little hooky-doo thing down. I'm gonna slide it down to the bottom, that little square thing that holds it all together. And then I'm just gonna, I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it off and get rid of that. So then we have this. And then I'm just going to fluff. I need to cut some of these off. It's gone wild. When daughter's little planner, she called them pie habit flowers because of the bees. Yeah, the bees love those. Oh, good old honeybees. Can't make it without the honeybee. Let's see. Some of these are long. So like I said, I didn't measure. I just kind of eyeballed it and did it up. Thank you, Barbara, for sprinkling. So then I'm just going to pull it out. Some of these have wire in them. Some of them don't. Some of it's fabric. The wired ribbon definitely helps the rest of it keep its shape if you do this. You use zip ties because of me. I love them. It holds it all together because I'll start tying my Jeep and try to tie it and get it tight at the same time, and I'm by myself and I don't have anybody to put their finger down. So I end up not tying it tight enough. It slips and it's loose. And so it never turns out right. So I just started using the zip ties and it works for me. Hey Donna, hey Pat. Oh hey April, thank you. I took this frame from Goodwill that I got yesterday. It was wood, it was this color. So I chalk painted it white, of course, and made it all shiny and pretty. And then I took some buffalo scrapbook paper and put in the frame. I Mod Podged it to the frame, the little inside part. And then I took this little flower, which was pink to start with. It was just pink from the Dollar Tree. I know y'all have seen it. And I just painted it with the Waverly yellow maize color. And then I painted that brown. It took about 3 coats because that pink was kind of bright. Okay. So now we're going to get to put this all together because it's all nice and dry. And this is going to look fantabulous. So it's got holes down here in the lead, in the little petals down here where the little chain was. So I'm going to put that down to the bottom, and that way my bow, or, well, let's see. Depends on where I put my bow. So where do y'all think the bow needs to go? We're going to start with that part. I think it needs to go at the bottom because I don't want to cover up the top part. Yes, it does, Kaylee. It looks like something I'd buy at Hobby Lobby. When I saw it, I was like, it's mine. $5, whatever it is, but it was 99 cents. I could not believe it. Okay. I wish they would have had a whole bunch more. So don't y'all think it needs to go down here? Because if I put it up here, I don't want to cover up my pretty frame. Bottom corner, like down here, and at the bottom, like that. Or in the middle. I can't see it because of the comments, but anyway, like that. What do y'all think? Put it at the side at the top, like that. In the middle at the bottom, or in the corner at the bottom. So what do y'all think? Bottom, middle, or the side. In the middle. I was thinking the middle, but I can always take it back off. I'm still fluffing. You know, you just sit here and fluff, 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 fluff. Some of them need to be cut, like that one. And just trim them all off. Bottom, middle. See, I think the middle too. I think I'm gonna put it at the middle because that's gonna help me hide. It's like I said, they got little holes. 2 of them have holes because it was hung on this little thing. So it has those chains that was hanging. So I want to hide those holes. I'm so excited to put this out in my house. It'll probably end up back here though. And I told y'all that was going in my house, but you see it's right there. Alright, so let's put the flower on first and hope that I can get this sucker glued because see the inside is kind of indented. You know what? That would have been pretty to paint that side. Wouldn't that have been awesome? Why did I not think of painting that side? So if you have one, you could either paint that side or you could paint the back side. I did not even think about painting this side because see how big the middle is? So if you have one, y'all definitely, okay, so I'll hold it all up where y'all can see it before I attach it. But yeah, I should have painted that side. So y'all can do it either way. I didn't even think about the bottom. I mean the other side. So if I put it, I'm holding it wrong. There we go. Like that. So y'all think it needs to be this way? Hey Allison, welcome. Glad you stumbled on in. Hey Brandy. Yeah, we're just making a little thrift frame with a a little sunflower from, well, it's a flower from Dollar Tree that I chalk painted. See, I think it needs to go like this, or up here, and maybe down like that. So down at the bottom, like that. Yeah, I hope you stick around, Allison, and just hit follow and follow me, and you can see all kinds of cuteness. Okay, so down at the bottom, I'm gonna put my sunflower on now. But yeah, guys, I should have painted that side. See, I should have painted that side. Let's see, I hope I can get this little thing to stick down. Let me straighten out some of these leaves, or petals. Make sure my holes are down there at the bottom so I can hide some of them. So now I gotta figure out if I can get this thing to stick. Okay. So yeah, if y'all do this, y'all definitely paint the back. Never occurred to me, I didn't even look. That would have been easy to cover, and it would have been, the middle would have been bigger like a sunflower. I'm just trying to get it all centered. Hold it down. Bottom, middle, bottom, middle. Too crowded at the top. Yeah, I kind of think it's too crowded at the top too. Plus, I don't want to hide that pretty arch. I may have to, yeah, if it doesn't stick, I'm going to have to put a little Jenga block at the bottom. But I already see where I've scratched some of the paint off with my finger. So I'm going to fix it. Now I've got paint on my finger. You will love this cracker. Oh, you're so sweet, Barbara. Oh. I didn't make the flower, Allison. I got it at Dollar Tree. It was pink. It was a metal flower, and it came on this little sign right here from the Dollar Tree. And I just took it off, and I painted it with some Waverly maize color paint, and chalk painted, and I painted the center brown. Okay, now we're going to see if it's going to stay. Okay, so far so good. If it comes off, I'll just have to put a Jenga block in there. That's going to be pretty, isn't it? Okay, so now we're going to put this down here at the bottom and get it all fluffed. So see, I got my the little zip tie thingies down there. So we're going to just stick it to the bottom. And I'm going to have to have another glue stick because it's, hey Janet, flower from DT. Yes, flowers from the Dollar Tree. Oh, okay, well good. Maybe you can find them. I've seen them lately, so I know they still have them. And they have the ones with the, because somebody on here said they had the wind chime one. So I know they still have them. Hey Lori. Jingle block, it's a Jenga block. They're gonna make me dig out my boxes over here while it's drying. Hang on, guys. These little things, tumbling towers, and they're like this big. How do you pronounce your name? Me? This. You can get the flowers that are not attached to anything if you're lucky. Yeah, I bought this one way back in the spring. So I just had it in my stash because I was like, well, I've seen the other crafters paint it. I've seen other people do this and that and the other. And then when I saw this frame, I was like, well, I'm gonna make a sunflower out of it. And I have leaked glue all over my scrapbook paper. I put entirely too much glue, so it ran down my frame out of the bow. Yes, this frame would look good as a stained glass window. Like I said, if they would have had 4 or 5 of them, I would have bought all of them. And I had a grouping on my wall of different things. It would have been so pretty, but it was the only one they had. Of course, you know, it's the thrift store, so you just get what you get, and you're lucky to find stuff. I'm going to trim that thing. That thing's too long. Okay. Hopefully it's going to stay. Held it long enough. So I'm just kind of spreading out my bow. Spreading out my bow. There we go. Like that. Look how stinking cute it is. I love it. Ready for my summer / fall / what are the chairs on the shelf new? Oh, these little chairs. Okay, I'll show y'all. You're gonna be like, I need one of those. So my husband's trying to perfect this file, because We have to change stuff when you use different wood. Well, I can't show you because my phone's right there, but this is actually a phone stand. It has a little hole where your cord goes, and it comes out the back, and the cord comes out here. It's a little charging stand for your phone, and you stand your phone up in it. So I cut it on my Glowforge, and here's one that's just raw, that's not been painted. But he's trying to perfect the file, because when you cut wood out and you fit it all together like this, if your wood's a different width, then these little holes have to be adjusted. Does that make sense? And it's a lot harder than it seems, but anyway, than it sounds, because you have to adjust for the width of the laser and the actual width of the wood. So here, of course, here's mine, and I had to paint it turquoise. So this is what sits on my desk over here when I'm in here and put my phone in it, because you know how you look for your scissors all day and you can't find them. So sometimes I can't find my phone, so I'll just do that. So I am going to get these on my website, in my shop, as soon as he gets to perfecting the file. So y'all can see, I didn't know y'all could see my little chairs. I just stuck them over there because they were on my desk and I had to clean it off. Yeah, they are cute. Oh, when I saw the file, I bought the file from another Glowforge person, and I had to have it. I was like, that is so cute. You need that phone stand. Okay, well, he's watching, so Craig, you got to get on the phone stand. We got to get it posted. Yes, they are so cute. All right, so there's that. So y'all think that looks good? I know it kind of looks bare up here, but I totally think that looks good at the bottom because I don't want to hide the frame. I think the frame is too pretty to hide. Yes, they are adorable. So this one has a stand on it, so I could actually just stand it like this, or I could put a hanger on it and hang it. I think it's so cute. Yes, I love this frame. I just didn't want to cover this part up. I think it's too pretty to cover up. But you could do it with the Dollar Tree frame. You could do it with any frame you have. You could do it with a canvas and take the wood frame out, like I showed y'all one time, and put the canvas on the inside and stain the frame or paint it and do it just like this, and it would be so pretty. But if you have these flowers, do the other side, because I should have looked at the other side and painted that side, because the center was really big on the back side. So yeah, I can't believe it stayed. A tiny bumblebee up here. Yeah, I could put a bumblebee. I don't know if I have a bumblebee. You still want the dollar truck I have on my shelf. What shelf? Truck. The blue one? Oh, the Dollar General blue truck? Yes. It's over there. It's on another shelf, actually. I know. I lucked up on that Dollar General truck, but I have totally tried to find one all around my area because I was going to get one and give it away to one of y'all, and I can't find it. I mean, I just cannot find it. So everybody just bought them all up because they're so cute, and you can't order it online because I've tried. I need a bumblebee up here. I may have to cut out a bumblebee and put up here. It's cute. You could put those wood beads, the half split beads, you could put those all around it. Bumblebee on the holes. Oh, down here? Yeah, see, you can still see the holes. I was kind of hoping that would cover it up, but it didn't happen. But it'll be okay. Yeah, that's cute. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off, and I hope y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for hopping on. Thank you for sprinkling. And don't forget, next week we're going to do the Christmas in July, starting Monday night. And then I'm going to do Christmas crafts in July, too. I won't do them every time. I'm just going to do a mix. But because I love making ornaments and Christmas stuff. I love it. Yeah, I can make a, look, Julie, I happen to have these right on my desk right over here. Yellow pom-poms. Make me a bee. Split beads, yeah, split beads would be so pretty all around it, but I figure y'all be like, oh my gosh, she's gone them split beads crazy. I don't know if I have enough of the little ones to go all the way around, but it would be pretty. Oh, thank you, Dana. You're so sweet. Y'all are all so sweet to me, and I appreciate y'all watching. So more good stuff's coming because I can't wait to do Christmas. Y'all know I'm going to do the salt shaker snowman for y'all. I love them. I got them all out this weekend. Make sure I had all the stuff to make it. So I'm excited. If you've got the clay for the gnomes, that's what we're going to use to make the heads for this snowman, the salt shaker snowman. So, all right, guys, am I going to put out a supply list for what for, Janice? The ornaments and stuff. I usually don't. I just usually make it, and then if you see something that you like, then you can go, go get whatever it is that you want to get. Yes, Nancy, I'm gonna do the cotton bowl ornaments. I am. Show you how to paint cotton bowls. I usually just kind of glass salt shakers. Yes, Kathy, I get them at when I go to Goodwill and I see any kind of vintage salt. Well, even just the Dollar Tree salt shakers will work too. But if I see vintage ones with the cute little silver pointed tops and stuff, I'll snatch those up and buy them. And I buy them all the whole year. And then I'll make snowmen out of them. And I would sell them in my vendor booth is what I would do. But I dress them up, put little beads and all kinds of stuff inside, and they're just adorable. Make the salt shaker, the actual cap for the salt shaker is their hat. And I'll put all kinds of little embellishments and fix them all up and make them look all cute. Yep, salt and pepper shakers to your list, Peggy. That's right, when you go in a thrift store, because you always see them. And if they have pepper meals, the wood pepper meals, the tall wood, the twisty things, I buy those too because I make snowmen out of those. And I used to sell those too. And they're so cute because you can get a whole little army of them together, and they're all different sizes. And they make cute snowmen. So if you see those, grab those up too. Alright guys, I'm going to get off. Y'all thanks for watching, and y'all sprinkle me around. Hey April, you're a newbie. Thank you for watching, April. If you missed missed the first part, you can go back and watch the replay. And hey Michelle, and I'd love to have you here if you'll follow my page. I do crafts twice a week, sometimes more. Getting ready to do Christmas in July, so there'll be some Christmas stuff coming. So y'all get ready for a little bit of Christmas in July, so we can hurry up and finish 2020 and get on to 2021. Yes, Peggy, snowmen are my favorite. I can make snowmen 10 different ways or more. Yes, that texture paint, Kathy, it sure would. When I saw that today, it's exactly what I thought. That texture paint would be great for snow. So, you're going to need to build onto your house. Kathy, I'm busting out these walls. If you could just only see this room and how much stuff I have in here, you would have a fit, because I got a lot of stuff. But I'm organized. So Colin's going to come on and say, oh, you're a hoarder. No, I'm not a hoarder. See, this was from the thrift store, and I turned it into something beautiful for my home. So it doesn't cost a lot to decorate your home. This was a 99-cent frame from Goodwill, a flower for $1, and ribbon and whatever most of them were fabric remnants I've had forever, and ribbon, and then scrapbook paper. And I mean, this is something that you would see in Hobby Lobby for like 20 bucks, or Kirkland's or somewhere like that. It doesn't cost a lot to decorate your home. Good night, Penny. Hey, Leslie. I didn't miss that comment. Thank you, Kathy. Well, you need to do a tour of your... Rochelle, and every time I say I'm going to do a tour and I get it all cleaned up, then I'll have like a big order I'll have to cut, and I'm like, oh gosh, But I promise, it's coming. I'll have to show y'all a tour and do a live and walk y'all around and just let y'all see everything. But it's not big. It's just like a standard little bedroom size, but I have it packed in here. Organized. It's organized because I gotta know where stuff is, and then when I clean up I can't find anything. So that's what I did this weekend. I cleaned it up and now I can't find stuff. But it's coming. Alright guys, y'all have a good night, and thanks for watching and sprinkling, and I will see y'all Friday, I guess. If not, I may pop on. If I feel the need, I may pop on another night, so we'll see. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night, guys. Y'all stay safe. Bye.